Hello everybody, my name is AJ, and welcome to my official review of Deadpool 2. I know, I said I was going to be doing it with Bray, and we ended up, doing stuff on Friday night, but the review wasn't something we did, and it's just kind of what happens. We make plans, and sometimes those plans don't always go through, but I did promise you guys a review. I know I promised it yesterday. Today is Saturday. I don't know if this video will be going up today. I hope it will be, but yeah. So my review on Deadpool 2, it's weird because, like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain how I feel. So I'll explain what I'm like, how I feel, if it's better than the first one, or if it's better than the first one or not at the end of this video. But I'm gonna start off by saying this is gonna be a half not spoiler and half the rest of the half spoiler, or at least partially spoiler, partially not. The first part is not gonna be spoiler. I'm just gonna go over the story and what I liked and what I liked about it in my score, and then I'm gonna go over the spoiler part at the end of it. So let's start with the non-spoiler part. So for you guys who don't know and try to avoid trailers, what Deadpool 2 is about Wade Wilson continuing as the mouth Deadpool, and he has to save this kid named I think his name was Russell. Yeah, Russell. He has to save this kid Russell from this time-traveling mutant Cable, who is trying to hunt this kid down and kill him for some reason that we don't find out till in the movie. I'll be talking about that in the spoiler part of this video. But then he has to go off, and he's got to assemble a team called the X-Force, which comprise of Domino, Invisible Man. It's like Star Moon Knight. I think it's like Star Night Moon. I think something like that. I'm sorry, I I don't remember his name. Nice ninja guy though, and whoever Terry Crews played, who was really funny, and Peter, I think that was his name, was Peter. Yeah, from the trailer, the normal guy. He was such a likable presence on the screen. But yeah, let's get into what I liked about this movie. It was really funny. It starts off a little slow, actually. The pace can feel a little not distorted or like misplaced, but like the pace can get a little slow at the beginning, but what it leads up to, it's kind of worth it, like to what it builds to. So it's really good. But that first act can get a little, I guess, slow. I guess would be the perfect and understandable word to say. Oh my god, this is getting blurry. I am so sorry. Well, yeah, it's fantastic. Well, yeah, Deadpool has to assemble the X-Force, and yeah, that's kind of what the bulk of this movie is about. That's kind of like what I can say without going into spoilers. I really like this movie, though. The jokes were there and present, and there weren't so many fourth wall break jokes. So, like, when you go in to see this, if you haven't seen this yet, if you're watching this and you haven't seen it yet, do not be expecting Deadpool 1, Deadpool 2.0, like exactly like the first one, but with different characters. Because it's not. This is a very, very different movie. And I like it for it being a very different movie. It's focused, the story is more kind of the main focus, rather than just like the jokes and everything from the first movie, which was fantastic. I loved it. As what me and Bray said in our review for Deadpool 1, is we loved the script for the first Deadpool, because that was the great part about it. And yeah, but yeah, the script was really good here too, but the action scenes are also really good. So it's kind of like a mix between both that really make this movie really, really good. And also the story just in general. But yeah, not as many fourth wall break jokes, which I was actually kind of surprised about. But there was a lot of pop culture jokes. So, like, as you've seen from the trailer, like Zip It Thanos or something like that in the trailer. talking to Cable because Josh Brolin played Thanos in Infinity War, which he did a fantastic job of playing. I've seen Infinity War twice now because I really, really, really like the character of Thanos. It was amazing, but I'll do a review on that maybe someday. But no, we have... Shut up! Sorry, that was from my dogs. They're kind of in the kennel because, well, they've been the naughty boys. But yeah, I just want to say, I'm sorry to get off topic a little bit, but the shirt's really soft. I don't know where it's from. It's not sponsored in this video, obviously. I only have like 1 subscriber. So hello, 1 subscriber. Hi. Thank you for watching. And other people who are watching, thank you for watching. But let's get back to Deadpool. I'm sorry. But yeah, I just want to talk about how soft this shirt was. But no, it's really good. It is a really good movie, but don't expect, as I said, don't expect quippy fourth wall break jokes like that. You know, it takes some slow build up. A lot of pop culture references, another one that from the trailer is is so dark. Are you sure you're not from the DC universe? I love that. There's more pokes at DC later on in the movie, which I'll get into in the spoiler portion. But but all that together, Deadpool 2 was an amazing movie to watch. It was a really nice follow-up, and I don't know if I like it better than the first one or not, and I will talk more about that later. I might do a video, actually, a comparison of what I like best about both of them, and like maybe give you my answer. But Deadpool 1 gets an A. Which doesn't mean I like it better, which doesn't mean I don't like it as much as Deadpool 1. Because I gave Deadpool 1 an A+. And I want to preference that like, no matter what I give a grade, whatever, like, I should probably say this for, like, it's for one of my first reviewers, so then, like, you guys understand the rules. Just because I give one movie a higher grade doesn't mean I enjoy it more than a movie that I gave a lower grade. Like, something like, The Hateful Eight, which I don't know if I would do a review over. It's a 2015 movie. Quentin Tarantino directed it, my bad. And it's really good, really good. But I would give that movie an A+. But I would rather watch something like Deadpool 2, which is really nice and entertaining. You know? So yeah, Deadpool 2 gets an A. So now, if you want to get voted spoilers, click off the video and go watch the movie and then come back. But yeah, throughout the rest of this, it's spoilers. So we have cameos in this movie. We have a lot of cameos in this movie. But also, you may be wondering that there might have been a person I didn't talk about in the beginning portion. Obviously, like Colossus and Negasonic Teenage Warrior was in it, and they were kind of like part of the X-Force team. But Wade Wilson's girlfriend, Vanessa, I didn't talk about her in the beginning portion of this because she dies within the first 5 minutes. And it's like, what the fuck? But yeah, she dies within the first 10 minutes. And that's what sets the trail of events of Deadpool wanting to help this kid, wanting to make sure Cable doesn't kill this kid. Is because Vanessa was talking about how kids can change them. You know? And then within the end, Deadpool dies. Like, he literally dies in this movie. Then Cable resets the time. It goes back in time and saves him. But yeah, Deadpool dies and he wants to be with Vanessa. So he does. And like, there's a slow version of Take On Me by Aha. It's not by Aha. It's by, I believe, it's like some kind of MTV performance band or something like that. But yeah, I have it on my phone now because I just love the slow version of it. I've been listening to it a lot actually. But yeah, she dies within the first 5 minutes because of this break-in, and her death was so sudden. Like even the opening credits actually poke fun at this. There's things like produced by What the Fuck Just Happened, and wait, did they just seriously kill her and stuff like that? And I was very surprised by the end of this movie because I thought what Cable would have done is go back in time for Deadpool to save Vanessa. But no, he goes back in time and saves Deadpool from being with Vanessa, and it's like really sad. There's like throughout the movie you'll see like Deadpool go like in this weird otherworldly place where he gets knocked out or something, and he talks to Vanessa, and Vanessa's like, it's not the time yet, and there's like this big there's like this big like weird like force field thing that's like blocking him from going to her, and it's really weird, but it's cool though how they're able to do that. Like I don't know, it's cool. Bray was talking about how she might be now deaf. I was like, I can very much so see that. So I don't know if I really agree. I don't know if I really agree with his theory, but I do see that as a valuable theory and a valuable point. But I don't know. It just kind of feels weird how she would be deaf. I feel like I don't know. Like it does make sense because in the comics, Deadpool wanted to like be with deaf. So I guess it does make sense. But I don't know how to. I don't know. But yeah. But yeah. Don't go in this movie expecting a lot of the X-Force, because most of the fucking X-Force die. Which goes into my next cameo of Invisible Man, mentioned him in the first part of this, is played by Brad Pitt. What the fuck? Like, we don't see him until he dies from getting electrocuted, and when he gets electrocuted, you see fucking Brad Pitt. And me and Burr were like, what the fuck? Yeah, it's freaking Brad Pitt, which was crazy. I love Brad Pitt. He's great, but it's like weird seeing him in a Deadpool movie. Like the hell. Freaking. Freaking. Yeah, that was another cameo. Another cameo was the Juggernaut, which he was badass in this movie. And at the ending, me and Bray think that he's not actually dead, because it looked like he was moving. We do plan on maybe seeing it again, so we'll have to like double look. And if he's not dead, I might make it updated on this video, like maybe like talk about theories and stuff that I have about it, and just like talking about it with Bray. But this is more of a review, just like going over what all happened. But yeah, from the looks of it, it doesn't look like Juggernaut's actually dead. But yeah, Juggernaut's there, and he kicks ass. He literally tears Deadpool in half, which was fucking awesome. He's like, I'm the Juggernaut, and I'm gonna fucking tear you in half. And then fucking Deadpool is like, oh, that's such a Juggernaut thing to say. And then he actually fucking does it, which was amazing. Another thing I want to talk about is Domino was amazing in this movie. She's the only X-Force member that survives, which was really, really, really weird. I don't necessarily agree with that. I think freaking, what was I saying? Oh yeah, about the X-Force dying. I think it's weird because they do mismarket this movie a little bit. Sorry, I kind of trailed off on my thoughts and then like completely forgot the fuck I'm talking about. But yeah, they do set this up as a team-up movie, but it's not. They team up for 5-10 minutes maybe of the movie, and then all of them die except for freaking Domino, and then it's mostly just a Domino, Cable, and Deadpool, and Negasonic and Colossal movie for the rest of the movie, which was fun to see, I guess. But yeah, and then some other cameos we saw were the X-Men from the more recent X-Men movies, like Days of Future Past, First Class, and Apocalypse. I believe it's like all the surviving people of Apocalypse, which I haven't seen Apocalypse quite yet. But yeah, it's kind of like a joke that carried on from the first movie, which was man, this is a big house. It's almost like they didn't have the budget to have more X-Men, or didn't have the money to add in more X-Men. And Deadpool makes a joke about it again. It's like, this big old house, and there's no one else here. And then this door's open on the side, and you see them, they like slowly shut it. So then, like, because like they're like, oh no, we don't want to be a part of whatever the fuck this guy's doing. It was great. But yeah, that was another joke. Another joke that they carried on that I like is when Deadpool makes a crack at Old Al saying like if he dies, there's 200 something of I think he said pounds of cocaine in this house next to the cure of blindness, and we actually see that when at the beginning of this movie, when Vanessa dies, he goes out and does stupid things. He goes under the board, gets some cocaine, and there's this box that says "The Cure for Blindness," and I just thought it was fucking hysterical. It was really funny just seeing like the cure for blindness. Like, it's nice carrying jokes over. I love it when movies do that. But more into the story for spoilers. As I said, Vanessa dies, and Cable goes back in time to save Deadpool. That's because the kid Russell, he teams up with the Juggernaut basically, more towards the end, because Deadpool kind of tries to push him away because he doesn't want Russell to be around Deadpool because he wasn't able to protect him yet because they went into this prison, which you see from the trailer where that's where Cable first fights Wade, which was amazing. The action scenes in the movie are amazing. There's this nice traffic scene that was pretty cool. The very 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 beginning scenes, I should say. That big action event was really cool too. Deadpool tries to push him away, but then when he gets his powers back, because he didn't have his powers, because in this prison they put the locks on them, which is pretty cool and creative. It stops their mutating powers, so they they can't use their powers, and so Deadpool can't regenerate anything, so his cancer starts to come back and he starts dying, and then finally he gets it cut off. He gets it shot off actually by a Cable on accident when Cable's trying to kill Russell. But why Cable's trying to kill Russell is because it ends up in the future Russell kills Cable's family, and it's crazy how that happens. But also another tidbit is after the movie ends, or actually I'll get to that in a second. That's gonna be one of the last things I talk about. I want to talk about the Batman jokes, the DC Universe jokes that I was talking about in this movie. So there's a lot of them at this prison, which is really cool. The first one was talking about how the kid is I hope something about the Martha thing from Batman vs Superman, which was fucking stupid. That's why they stopped fighting. And that's why they teamed up together, because their moms shared the last name. That's fucking sweet. Shut up. But also, Cable's like, "Who are you?" And then Wade's like, "I'm Batman." Fucking, it was great. He makes a couple Bruce Wayne jokes, and it was just really fun to see that. It was just really funny. I don't know. I thought they were pretty funny. So at the end of this movie, they had this big fight with this big evil guy who since this is spoiler, I actually will talk about him, is this guy who runs this mutant orphanage thing that doesn't treat the mutants very nicely. And he gets run over by who is it? Dilpender, the taxi guy. He runs him over. And it's funny because Deadpool makes this big speech at the end how he shouldn't do this. How we shouldn't kill him because it would be down on his level, and then basically he does end up dying, but not because of the kid, which is what sets the kid to killing killing everyone in Deadpool's and in Cable's future, which also he talks about how, because we see this in Logan a little bit, how the mutants all die off. We don't know how far in the future Cable's timeline is, or maybe we do. Maybe he said it, but I don't think he did. Maybe he did. Comment down below, tell me if he did, but I'm pretty sure he didn't. And then we hear him talk about how all the mutants die off, which makes me wonder, is Logan in the middle of that then? Because in Logan there is some mutants left still. Another thing about Logan is the beginning. It has Logan, Hugh Jackman's Logan, impaled on a fucking big stick, or the big tree thing, like what he was at the end of Logan. I pointed over there because that's where my case of Logan is. It's in this little big boxing where I keep a lot of my movies. Same with Deadpool 1 and some wrestling things, which I do plan on reviewing some wrestling pay-per-views. Maybe there'll be some sooner than what I may be leading on. But, okay. But the end of this movie, it is revealed that Cable only has 2 charges. One to send him back in time to kill Russell, and one to send him forward in time to go back to his family. He uses his last chip to save Wade. And then everyone's like, oh my god, like, this is crazy. Now Cable's gonna stay there. He even says that his family's safe. He might as well stay here and make sure they don't fuck it up. Which, talking about, obviously, the fact that all the mutants die out. I assume that's what he's talking about. And then after that, we have the first credits, by the way, there is no complete after credits scene because they took out this scene that has Deadpool killing a Hitler baby because he makes a joke about it in the movie. That's a nice spoiler for a joke, and he's like, he kills a baby Hitler, you know. And, like, I guess he actually did go back in time and do that, but they didn't have it because it was too gruesome, I guess. Which, I do see that, but it was a joke. And I don't think... And with the context of that, it's baby Hitler, I feel like it should have went over anyways. Like, I don't want to get into all that, honestly. You know, I'm going to just stay away. I guess they did what they did. Maybe it was more gruesome than what I'm thinking about in my head, but I'm thinking Deadpool just made, like suffocated or something, which is horrible to see for a baby, but I figured they would have played it off a comedy because that's what this movie's supposed to be. It's supposed to be really funny and comedy, which it is. But yeah, but during these credits, after these credits, we have this montage of Deadpool being able to go back in time. And now remember when I talked about saving Vanessa? Or not saving Vanessa, Vanessa died is because Wade wasn't able to hit this guy with this butter thing. Alright, like this, like it's like the straight edge spatula. If you're ever in foods, that's what it's called, is a straight edge spatula. But yeah, he missed the guy and she shot him. Or he shot her. And then yeah. He goes back in time and redoes that. And also, in very hilarious fashion, kills off Deadpool from Wolverine Origins. That was really hilarious. And also kills Ryan Reynolds for reading the script of Green Lantern, which was also really hilarious. But what else? What else happened? He also at the end of the movie, he sees Cable. Like, after Cable sees him, he's like, bring it in. Because, like, he knew Cable, stopped time, or went back in time. He's like, come in. Like, come here, buddy. And he hugs Cable, and then Cable, has, a knife up to his cock. And he's just like, is that a knife in my penis? He's like, yes, that's a knife in your penis. Okay, I'm just gonna go back now. I don't know, I just thought that was funny. But, yeah, Deadpool gets shot by Cable's boy trying to protect the kid. Because Wade truly believes that saving this kid, that this kid can be saved, that everything will be better. And also, he just doesn't want a kid to die, which is completely understandable. So, yeah, that's kind of all throughout. I know it was I know this last half was very Mitch Matz going to place to place to place to place to place going back, but yeah, it's a little hard when you see the movies after 2 days. See, that's kind of why I wanted to see it right after. It's that's why I kind of want to make a review right after I saw the movie, on the next day. Because, so then I still have everything in memory, and I probably would have been more organized, but no, I did not. And now we got this big jumble mess, which is going on YouTube. I don't know when. Hopefully it does go up today. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Expect more reviews, gaming, wrestling, movies, and do expect gaming videos sometime. I don't know. I can't give you a guaranteed date. But just know this, it will all be worth it soon. Maybe, possibly. Well, I'll see all you guys in the next video. Goodbye, guys.